Welcome to Spirits of Africa Collective, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, and welcome to the channel. I hope you all are doing well out there. We're going to go ahead and tap into the reading today and see what does Spirit have for you all today. And we definitely hope that there is a message from the divine for you in this reading. We're going to go ahead and cleanse the energy here. We're going to cleanse the energy. I'm also going to go in with my parrot feather. I actually found this green parrot feather as I was outside in nature. And I looked down and I saw this beautiful green feather just gleaming. And at first I thought it was maybe, a snake because of the glimmer from the sun hitting the feather. And then when I looked down, I saw that it was a parrot feather. So this was definitely a gift from the divine for me. And I share this gift with you, my tribe, as well. So I send you all favor and good luck and prosperity. All right, we cleanse the energy here. I keep hearing Shango, Shango, Shango. If that pertains to you all collective, Shango, maybe that's a confirmation or an answer for some of you, but I keep hearing the Orisha Shango. So let's go ahead and tap into the reading here. I'm going to start off with the Kipper deck because that is what the Spirit has instructed me to do for the beginning of this particular reading. So we're going to get some cards here and see what does the Spirit have for you all, okay? So the first card that came out is the main female card. I also heard in my spirit to give thanks, collective. The Spirit says to give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. And wow, what do you know? As I just heard the Spirit give thanks, there is someone that is gifting someone this beautiful present here. So there could be someone blessing you, and the Spirit is saying that they want you to give thanks in advance for this miracle, this blessing, this opportunity that is being sent to you. This could also be spiritually. This could also be your spirit team gifting you something. Wow. And then we have unexpected income. And behind here, wow, there's one more behind unexpected income. We have child. All right, I just heard Spirit say, let's get some more here. Oh, I don't want to pull, that's too many cards. All right, then we have coffin here. And then we're going to get one more. And this says lovers. Wow, so this is a beautiful, beautiful read for someone in the collective. It sees as if Spirit is showing me that there is a new beginning for you all. When the coffin appears in a reading, it could be either a new beginning, it could be an ending of something, it could be a death of something. It's how the Spirit gives the energy during the reading. And in this reading, the Spirit has aligned the child card next to the coffin card. And if you look at the numbers, we have an 18 and we have a 19 here. So they are sibling numbers. And the Spirit is saying that with that child here and the coffin here, that is symbolizing a new beginning, a rebirth for you all. I see here with this main female, this could be masculine or feminine in this reading. However, you are the main event. You are the main person. And the Spirit is saying that when they mention main event, they are meaning that this is your time to receive your reward, your blessings. This is your time to receive your abundance. It's been so long and you have been, the back end. You have been last in line. You have been waiting for so long. Some of you, you've been waiting for years. And now you are the main event, and the Spirit is sending you and gifting you all of these blessings. I see spiritual gifts. I see physical gifts. I see money. Here we have with unexpected income. I also see here the Spirit is gifting you with love. So this is an overall abundance. And with this main energy here, the Spirit is also saying that they are blessing you with an energy of great confidence. So you've been waiting for this a while. You've been waiting on the income, the financial stability. You've been waiting on the material gifts, not even gifts, but the material things that you've needed. Some of you, you need vehicles. Some of you just need a stable place to live, to call your home, to rest, so that you could go forward and continue with the projects and the assignments that the source has instructed you to do. I even see a lot of you, you've been longing for companionship. You've been longing for partnership, someone that's just on that same vibration of you. And the Spirit is blessing you with this as well. And this child here, for those of you who are looking for offspring, for those of you who are looking for a new beginning, this child is symbolizing all of that energy as well. I see here the child bringing in different level of energies of blessings. So again, those of you who do wish to have offspring, the Spirit is blessing you with that as well. For those of you who, your spirit has been renewed. That old dull energy of living in the survival anxious mode, that has now changed, and now you are living in this carefree childlike energy of just enjoying life, going with the flow, not worrying about the past, and honestly not worrying about the future, just being grateful for the timeline and the current moment and space that you are in. So this is definitely a beautiful thing for you. We're going to go ahead and switch to decks. That's what the Spirit just said. This is amazing. And the Spirit is saying that this is going to be a large amount of money. That's what I heard. This is a large amount of money. Someone could be gifting you this money. It could be an opportunity of work. And then I have here the Spirit has presented the card move. So the Spirit is saying that some of you all are going to be relocating. The Spirit is going to move you. You are going to move into the place of stability. The place of stability, that home that you've been longing for, you've been manifesting. The Spirit is saying that you are going to move. You will have enough resources to move into this new place that you've been longing for to call your home. Some of you, I see you all moving out of state, out of the nation. You're moving. This is what I see. You're moving out of your countries. There is a major transition. Again, there's a major ending and there's a major shift. Some of you all, I see your timeline is going to be totally different. You're not even going to be familiar with the old person that you once were, because this timeline is just going to shift in every area of your life. This has been a held up blessing, and the blessing was not held up as a punishment, this blessing was held up and it was kept because there were certain lessons that you had to learn. And just as you see all of these blessings here, this is just as much of the number of tasks and things that you had to go through and learn. So I see you all going through the energy of learning how to have boundaries and learning how to protect yourself, learning not to overgive. That is what the Spirit just said. Learning not to overgive. And when you learn that lesson of not overgiving, when you completed that lesson, that's when the source, your angels, open up the door, and then now they release the gifts unto you because you learned that lesson. In this card here, the Spirit is saying that some of you had to go through the lesson of learning how to be confident, and you didn't know who you truly were. You didn't know your identity, and you went through those lessons, and now you are truly confident in who you are, what you stand for, and you're not changing that about you, and you don't care what anyone thinks, says, or feel. And this is a major lesson that you achieved as well. With the unexpected income here, this was a test that you had to go through when it came to your faith. Definitely trusting that even when you are pushed to your wits end, when it seems like everything is just dark and there is no way out, there's just, closed doors all around you. And the Spirit had to take you through this lesson of not giving up, but knowing that something unexpected can just happen at the very last moment and totally surprise you. And that the source, your angels, are always with you. They are not going to allow you to fail. So you went through that timeline as well, learning the lesson of how to trust, how to have faith, how to expect the unexpected from the source. That's what the Spirit just said. So you passed that as well, and your faith is stable. You trust in the source. You trust in your angels to know that they are going to come through for you, even if it is at the last moment, at a time where you just didn't see it happening. And then I see here with the Lover's card, some of you all, you kind of gave up on love. You had been so shattered from the things that had happened in the past, from, romantic relationships to even relationships with friends, relationships with your family, and it shattered you in a way. And your angels took you on this journey of healing yourself so that now you are ready to receive love. Now you understand what love is for you, and you're able to balance your emotions. You're able to love truly because you love yourself, and you healed, you went through that, and now the source is blessing you with this true energy of authentic love. So you are ready now for this new beginning. You are now at peace. You're in that energy of relaxing, of just trusting and knowing that everything is going to fall into its place because you have done the spiritual work. You have done the healing. You have listened, and you didn't come this far just to fall. You came this far now to receive these blessings and move forward. Here we have the move card. Move forward in abundance. That's what the Spirit is saying as well. You are now moving forward. This is amazing. All right. Wow. Oh, wow. We just talked about this collective. We just talked about lessons. This is what we just talked about, and Spirit is confirming this. We just talked about the lessons that you had to go through on this timeline. And because you passed the test on all of these lessons, you are now being blessed with all of these gifts, spiritually and physically, financially. It's just amazing. The Spirit said here that you are, with the Black Swan card, the Spirit is saying that you are unique. You are rare. And some may not quite understand you. And that's okay. Because when you are unique, when you are chosen, you are not like the average. You don't move like the average. You don't sense like the average. It's almost like you're you're not even a human being. You're not an average human being. You're different. You're able to reach into the heavens and hear in their realms, and also reach into the grounds and hear the realms of the ground. So you stand very unique, you stand very gifted and powerful, and people see this about you, and they can't quite understand it because their vibration is different than yours. Not that we are comparing ourselves, but we are speaking on a factual level. You are intuitively gifted, and you held on. You're strong. You held on when others would have given up, the average person. So you went through all of the lessons in life. We are given lessons. That's a part of the game of life. We are given a certain set of lessons. Some have less lessons than others because maybe they have completed some of their lessons in a past lifetime. Some people have more lessons than others because they're still learning, you know, to understand and pass the lesson, and they still haven't. So depending if they pass that lesson on this timeline, if they don't, then they have to come back again and repeat it again. And it's like those lessons just stack up until you learn. And even with our current living cycle of life, we see that. We see sometime, even in relationships, you date someone, and then you all part ways, you know and then finally you meet someone else, and they may look totally different, but you start noticing the same type of characteristics of this new person. You start noticing this familiar spirit energy. And when that happens to you time after time through your relationships, and you're attracting a particular type of energy, a familiar spirit, this is the source, your angels trying to guide you and inform you that this is a lesson that you need to learn, especially if it is not a beneficial relationship. These familiar spirits are not beneficial, but are not beneficial. They cause you this type of heartache and low vibration energy. If you are noticing that these are not good energies, and the spirit is saying they want you to awaken to see, okay, what is source trying to show me? What am I not doing correct here? And then once that light bulb turns on and you're awakened and you realize, okay, I learned, hey, I got to set my boundaries here. I'm allowing, this person to walk all over me, or I'm not allowing myself to be respected. Whatever it may be pertaining to your situation. Once you learn that boundary, then bam, that familiar spirit can no longer find its way to your energy, can no longer smell your scent, because you have learned your lesson. And now it's like, bam, you have elevated to a whole new timeline. So this is what you all have done. You have learned these lessons, and now you are elevated and shifted to something greater. You are the black swan. You are very unique. You are rare. You are chosen, and don't let anyone tell you different, because the world needs you here. The world needs you here as a healer, and the gifts that the source has given you, whether your gift is to speak, your gift is to create, help others, labor, whatever your gift may be that the source has purposed you here for, the source has to do it well, because the source needs you on this timeline for a reason. And I just hear the spirit say that you are going to elevate even higher than this energy here. That's what I hear. We're going to go ahead and switch decks and go over to the Journey Oracle. See what the source has for us. All right, we have the Dependence card. So with the Dependence card, this card is basically saying that you know your identity now. You know your identity, and you know that your confidence is dependent upon not only yourself, but also dependent upon your relationship with the source, your relationship with your spirit team. And you're confident in that now. So I hear the spirit saying that you are now going to have this foundation under you now. You're going to be stable. There was a time where you were extremely unstable, and it wasn't because you wanted to be. It was just the certain things that occurred. It just caused a result of great instability for you. So I hear the spirit saying great stability for you. Yes. The next card we have here is atonement. So again, if you look at this card here, the brain and the heart, they are connecting. And when the brain and the heart connects, there is balance. There is balance. Again, with this card here, the spirit's saying stability. The source is saying that he has now allowed you to be in this energy of balance. He is gifting you balance because you did the work, and now your emotions are in balance with your thoughts. Your heart is in sync with your thoughts. So you're moving not only in your intuition, but you're also moving with a balance in your physical state as well. So everything is aligning. Because sometimes individuals can get too spiritual, they can get too much into their head, and then sometimes you see others, they get too much into their emotions, into their heart space. So we must learn as chosen individuals how to balance the two. And the spirit says, you have done the work greatly. You have earned the balance of stability in your spirit man, in your physical space. So you're going to notice that your thoughts are not going to be so scattered. Your living situation is not going to be so scattered. You're not going to have to sit and wonder, okay, how am I going to afford this, this month? Or how am I going to, have, the financial substance that you need to take a certain class, whatever it may be that you need. The spirit says now there is peace, there is alignment. He has rewarded you balance. All right, we have here discovery. So the spirit is saying that in this reading, it seems here that someone may discover you, or you may discover something. It looks like I'm feeling the energy more though, that someone is discovering you. That's what I'm feeling. I want to get some clarification on that. But I feel that someone is discovering you. And it seems that this discovery here, it seems that this discovery is going to open up a door for you. That's what the source just said. It's like someone's going to discover you, and it's going to put you in the center of attention as the main event, as the main person. Like, remember this card here that came out, the main female, which is both masculine and feminine in this particular reading. It seems that someone is going to discover you or discover your work, something about you or what you do. And it's going to bring you into a great space. It's going to put you at the main event as the main person. It's going to set you up very, very high. We have here, as a clarification, we have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Cups. So, Spirit is saying that a part of this discovery is taking you completely out of that energy of great darkness, where there was heartache, great trauma. You just didn't see yourself getting out of this situation, just extreme depression, because your heart was literally stabbed, as you see here in this image. And at times it felt like your heart was shattered. But the Spirit says there has been a definite extreme transitioning. And you see here with the Ace of Cups, now the hand of God is blessing you with everything of what we spoke about earlier in the reading. And if you look at the Ace of Cups represents new love. We have the Love card here, right? The Ace of Cups represents a new baby, children. We have the Child card here. So this Ace of Cups is literally confirming all of the gifts that the source is blessing you with. The Ace of Cups also represents, new beginnings. We have this ending here with this Death card. So everything is definitely being elevated and being rebirthed for you in a beautiful way. So this is definitely a blessing from the source himself. If you look at this card, you see this is the hand of God gifting this great abundance all around. And you so well deserve this, because you were definitely in your emotions, in your head. I'm feeling great depression, because you just didn't know what was the next opportunity. And now the Spirit is saying, just like a light switch, you made it. You made it. And now you're moving forward in greatness. So I want to say to you all, collective, congratulations on this new opportunity and this blessing, that the source is gifting you. You so well deserve it. I see for a lot of you, I see opportunities coming in. I see even spiritual downloads coming in. I'm seeing physical gifts, favor, elevation. I'm even seeing health for you all. So this is definitely just a beautiful rainbow energy, and you have finally reached the end of that rainbow, and you are receiving your abundance, your pot of gold. You have discovered that pot of gold. That's what the Spirit is also saying with this discovery card, that you have discovered your pot of gold. And again, the Spirit said for some of you, someone is going to discover what you do or who you are. I'm even seeing if this is a relationship, you all are going to meet someone and you all are going to discover each other. And it may be this person that you may work with that may gift you all of these things. They may have the access, but it's definitely a beautiful energy of what's happening here. So I want to say to you all again, congratulations, tribe. This is a major accomplishment of what you have done. Some people, they live their entire lifetime and they never complete the lessons that the source has put us on here for. So they have to come back again. And I'm hearing that you made up in your mind and your past life that you were going to get it right when you came back. And when you came back, you did it, you completed the lessons, and you're going to see your life elevate and transform in such a great way that it's like, whoa, you know, you've been manifesting this for a while. You've been manifesting this in past timelines, and now it's here. So continue to elevate, continue to remain strong, and keep your eyes on the target, on the prize, and also, you know, remember to carry great wisdom with you, and know that your angels, your ancestors are always there, and they're only one call away if you want to talk to them, ask them questions. I'm also hearing the Spirit saying to continue to eat healthy. Make sure that you all are hydrating. Make sure that you are drinking a lot of water, especially with this great blessing of abundance, because your mind is going to need to be sharp at all times. So your judgment is not getting clouded. So remain definitely in a state of being hydrated at all times. Thank you so much, Collective, for tuning in. I appreciate you for staying in and, you know, vibing with this message. Also, please take advantage of these summer special readings. We have summer special readings. We have summer special cleansing as well. And if you want to check that out, please be sure to check the description link below. And you can go ahead and send an email, and you know, we'll get you scheduled so we can go ahead and tap into Spirit and see what the Spirit have for you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and also share this message with someone that you feel it would encourage, someone that you know is looking for a word of hope and help, and they're right there at that pot of gold, but they may not see it. This message could encourage someone so that they can receive that pot of gold, because we are a tribe and we are here together, standing strong in spirit. Much love to you all. Until next time, peace.